This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
When is okay the EU report no can buy no. We should report no say Ghana stand a high risk of terrorist attack. It's all boiled down to unemployment and other cases like. Then the report na e buy na minia Dennis Eka wa kan ho fair our branding says say Ghana be a drone there. A idea we should come together as a nation na my entie obi asem my uncle ma obi mba and be introduced into our affairs. Now ma it will help us than say we will indict our own country. No, it's a good move. I think say as a country, no, we need a credibility. As a country, no, say a kaboom. Now you see ourselves as Ghanaians. We will be able to make a progress as a nation. And then the MPP government, like I say, Ghana beyond 8. Perfect idea. But at the end of the day, the implementation, right, and do we do that as it stands? Then it's a case of because me the report nearby, no, and then what is on the table today, the current report nearby, no. But I can say then it's an touchy base the current report nearby. Or quarter 2013, and about 2014, and about 2015, ever do 2020 day, 2021, 2022.
Okay, or say,
was saying the same thing.
Rich, or say, comparative analysis of the reports thus far.
Very well.
And
but see, there's some current finding reports also Eddie Bayer, which we need to talk about it.
Like
so, report in the unjustified arrest of journalists.
Is it not in 2018?
The unjustified arrest of journalists. Yeah. The current government I knew minute near echo the brutality of journalists. The arrest of journalists. Journalists.
Brutality of journalists.
Now any WhatsApp newspaper. Ransack into their offices. National security for arrest you. Yeni Kromoha, Minas Azuri, a Johnny Free Kromoha for Asalam. So many journalists are Edward Adeti, then I see ye. You know yourself. Your Kromoha, even a London based journalist or Bar Kromoha, so acquire investigation on democracy. No, Omukuno, and Roberts Kuno Kromoha. And it was alleged Sam Roberts Nekuno. So these are indications that.
So Sam Roberts movie. How do you blame government for?
If government put a security measure, do you think people can just run into?
No,
but I've said But I've said so many indications of how journalists lost their journalists were brutalized, and we know there was governmental influence. You know about it. Then someone came. Oh no, you know about it.
I don't.
Minas Azure, a documentary about some forces or more Castle Gardens. No, then I see it. Edward Adeti, our mining investigation piece of Koyeno, then I see it. We've seen instances of Kruma. You've seen instances a journalist was jailed. Nancy Yawa, one of your sister stations. He was talking about unjustified arrest of journalists. And he also talked about the report also can be about the beating of the Fix the Country demonstrators. The report says even the people that were fighting, the economic fighters now, almost fighting on the Fix the Country, no, and my government involved here, beating them up, and even the killing of Kaka. If you read the report, it is there. The killing of Kaka, and the report also talk about the government officials involved in corruption. These are issues we should become together as God, but these are the issues it is spoiling the reputation of this country. Say I report say look at the murder of Kaka, the involvement so many people also died after Kaka's investigation piece. Journalism, okay. Government officials are also involved in corruption. All investigations are by. This is clear. Said this government has been involved in brutal corruption and being seen that. And he said, let us look at it. How do we do SSO? Because if the president have interest, these are signs that shows that the nation is not built and stand on democracy. And this is why I say the government should take a critical look at it. There's a department and the presidency and the monetary evaluation. No? They should do a critical evaluation on this report. Then you act on it. Because maybe in the corruption aspect, it is clear. Minu Kasai. About 200 tankers of fuel contaminated for moving pina. If you go to Maritime Authority, the CEO resigned. Go to Youth Authority. All the agencies that is under this government has been involved in total corruption. even at the time Krana, the president Krana appointee the special prosecutor and also corruption risk assessment on a Japan royalty deals. No, what can they find in that by no? Was it the president and the presidency is the mother shepherd of corruption? Almost the president and the presidency is an entrepreneur of corruption. No, like I say, when you say entrepreneurship, you know what entrepreneurship means. A chess said the president and the president are sway, you know. They also said in that report, said the president and the presidency is the loamy soil of corruption. How him loamy soil of corruption? As I see in Dubai, you know, that is why the corruption is dwelling in this country. It just every institution, all the civil society, all the watches now, it has all boiled down to say this government has involved himself in fictitious deals. People have lost confidence in them, both local and international communities. Government, and that is where I've gotten to. Media, I will report and say, the security agencies, they've also been involved, indicted in this report about the killings now. Using the security forces, the brutality now, it are involved in during elections time. It is all part of the report. So let's look at it going forward. We find measures are yet to be involved in they will move forward. It is all good that these findings are coming out. Yet as NDC and it is not new. During and after elections and the 6 years in the MPP government, not knowing the other communities until let's come together and look at this report. Now share now on peninsula kind we'll take measures into it. Going forward, we'll make most of the corrections moving forward, because at the end of the day, there's no hope for this government with this report.
This FM 104.3 Good to meet